get ready with me to go on vacation with my boyfriend. I don't know if other schools do this, but the University of Alabama has a little bit of a fall break. The break starts tomorrow, so my boyfriend and I are driving to his lake house tonight, but I haven't done my laundry or packed anything, so I'm just gonna pack as we go. Our fall break fell perfectly on our 6-month anniversary, so we're gonna be able to celebrate our anniversary there, and things can be so nice. We're planning on making my favorite childhood dinner for one of the nights we're there. I guess I should clarify that he's going to be the one making it because I absolutely cannot cook. It's tater tot casserole and Salisbury steak, which guys, that has been my favorite since I was a child. There's nothing better than a TV dinner Salisbury steak, but he's actually making it fancy, so I'm a little nervous. I'm just really excited to have a break from school and be able to hang out with my boyfriend this weekend. There's also a really good pizza place where we're going, so I really hope we're able Anyways, I really hope we get it while we're there because it's actually so good. My roommate is also leaving for fall break and we're both gonna be frantically packing tonight. I don't think I'm gonna bring any makeup with me because I don't really feel like putting it on. I know he's surprising me with something for our anniversary though, so I really hope it doesn't entail having makeup on my face. I have so much to do before we leave and now it's like starting to hit me. I'm getting so stressed. And the real kicker is that my car is still in the shop, aka the car that I'm driving to Georgia in. I have all my skincare packed, so at least one thing is ready. I'm gonna go because I have to go do laundry, do my homework, and pack. So I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys. After all of that talk yesterday about getting my life together at Barnes & Noble, we are back in my apartment because I found myself at the emergency room all day yesterday. Not much got done at Barnes & Noble. Oh my gosh, guys. I got home late last night after my emergency room visit, so let's talk about it. Also, I swear my boyfriend like never takes pictures of me unless I'm in a predicament like this. Like, why are you taking so many pictures of me in the emergency room? Yeah, so I started off the day by getting my little smoothie, going to Barnes & Noble, and around 2 o'clock I realized that I was feeling actually so terrible. Obviously, you guys know I've been dealing with a little bit of a health scare, but I did not expect to end up in the emergency room yesterday by any means. The pain just got to the point where I could not handle it anymore, so Owen took me to the emergency room around like 3 o'clock. I don't think I got home until like 9 o'clock, which honestly I expected to be there a lot longer, so thank goodness it didn't take as long as I expected. But honestly, I didn't get any questions answered. I'm still confused as to why I'm feeling like this. While I was there, I got an IV, which was actually terrifying. I cannot do needles or anything in me at all, but I got an IV with a lot of medication in it, which made me feel a little bit better. I also got more blood work, another EKG, and more chest x-rays, and basically the only thing I found out is that nothing is going on that is like super detrimental. Nothing with my heart or anything is happening, which is really good news, but the only issue is I don't know what's really happening. The test did come back negative for bronchitis and pneumonia and all of those types of illnesses, so I guess I'm just waiting now to go see the pulmonologist and see if it does have something to do with my lung, which that is just actually so scary because I don't do anything. Obviously I don't smoke, I don't vape, nothing, so the thought that there might be something wrong with my lungs is actually so scary. I'm guessing I'm just still super inflamed. I don't know, but I'm on different medication now because the last medication I was on did not help whatsoever. The doctor did try to put me back on the medication I was on before, but like a higher dosage and for longer, and I just simply said no. One, because the cardiologist told me not to go back on the medication, and two, because it was a terrible experience. Speak up for what you want, girls, because there's no way I was gonna be put back on that medication after my experience with it. Thankfully, the doctor listened to me and we changed it to something else instead. I also got a coughing medication in pill form because I could not take the liquid version due to the pain in my chest. So now I believe I'm just at another waiting game and hopefully I don't have to have another emergency room visit. That was so scary. And still, after all of this, I am just worried about my schoolwork and classes because obviously I've been told not to go to class. I need to rest, but I cannot because I have so many assignments and just events to attend. Ugh, college. I also obviously want to be making content for you guys, so I'm so sorry that this is just another get ready with me, but I don't know what else to do right now. I'm basically on bed rest, like I need to get back into bed and just relax all day. But there's my little health update. Make sure you are standing up for what you want, you guys. I hope that all of you guys are taking care of yourselves. It is so important to rest. That's what I'm gonna force myself to do, but I will see you guys later. Bye, guys.
My boyfriend of 5 years makes less money than I do and has a corn addiction, but somehow I'm the problem. We always have the same arguments happening over and over again. It feels like they never really get resolved. The first thing we argue about is that I pay 85% of the bills. I work full time, but I have to get home and I have to do all the house chores. So I'm the one who cooks, I'm the one who cleans, I'm the one that does our laundry, I'm the one that does everything here in the house. So he always gets home from his work and he throws all of his clothes on the floor basically, and he just sits down and watches YouTube and does nothing. The second thing we argue about is that he has a corn addiction and he also suffers with premature ejaculation, and this is obviously something that affects us as a couple in our intimate life, and it's very important to me. For the last week and a half or so, I've been running 80 miles per hour trying to get everything ready for the holidays this week. I was cleaning the house, I'm washing the bedding in the guest room, I'm cleaning the fridge, doing everything necessary to get our house ready for Thanksgiving. I'm doing all of this on top of working my full-time job. I'm very stressed for this holiday because we're hosting and I never host. So I asked him, like, can you at least help me with half of the house chores? Because I can barely have time to sleep. If you can't pay half the bills, at least you can do half of the house chores. I mean, what about that? His ego got really affected when I mentioned the financial situation because, to be honest, it's been like a taboo topic here around the house. Like, I can never mention that he makes much less than I do because he gets really affected. So he gave me the silent treatment for 2 days, and when he finally opened his mouth was to ask me if I wanted to visit his mother with him, and I told him, okay, I'll visit your mother with you, but only if you don't ignore me the whole time like you have been for the past 2 days. He starts saying that I've done nothing but complain over the past 5 years, that he hates cleaning and that he will never do it, and that if I'm so unhappy with our financial situation or his financial situation, then we should just break up. He then stormed out of the house and went over to his mom's house until about 1 a.m. and he proceeded to give me another round of silent treatment. So then after 2 days of being ignored, I go to him and I'm like, so how's your house hunting going? And he looks at me very surprised and he's like, what do you mean? And I told him, I've been thinking about what you've been saying, and to be honest, if I've been complaining for 5 years, if I'm unhappy in this situation, then we should break up. You should start looking for a house because I make more money than you. And then he looks at me and he says, and I quote, I only said that to scare you into shutting up. Basically, he tried to emotionally manipulate me, and for someone who grew up in a toxic household, this is when I immediately shut down. This is the first time I feel this way in 5 years, and he's noticing it. He's doing the most to try to get into my good graces again. He's doing stuff he's never done before. He's buying me flowers, chocolates, everything, and I honestly am not even being rude to him. I'm just disconnected. After all this, I'm very tempted to ruin Thanksgiving, but I've worked so hard and I was so excited to host this year that I think I'm gonna wait until after, just so I break up with him. My boyfriend of 8 years had been cheating on me for 2 years, and this is how I found out. In the 8 years I've been with my boyfriend, he only cheated on me once. I've never gone through his phone for 8 years, even after this happened. And I don't even know if this could be considered cheating, but basically one of my friends, she found him out on a dating app. And I had never even heard about this dating app. It's called Hoppy, but apparently he was there and she told me. And I forgave him because we had been dating for a long time. He hadn't met anybody physically. I could move on from this as long as he deleted the app. But apparently he didn't learn his lesson and something really bad happened. Now I feel so stupid because I should have gone through his phone. So he lost his phone and he lost all of his contacts. So I go with him to buy a new one. We're driving to my house and he asks me for my phone number. I text his new phone number without saying anything to him directly, just saying what's up sexy, trying to be flirty. And this is when I start to get suspicious because he looks at his phone and he doesn't even acknowledge. So when we get to my place, he immediately runs to the bathroom. So I'm in the living room and he's in the bathroom and my phone lights up. He's sending me these very weird flirty texts saying he really wants to be me and he really wants to see me and that he misses me. He's a pretty funny guy, so I was like, is he joking? I thought this was like a weird flirting thing that he wanted to try. There's this one that stuck out to me, which was, I'm really corny right now. I wish I could be with you. But as soon as he walks out of that bathroom, he goes, baby, I really need to leave right now because an emergency came up. And I realized what's actually going on is when he is walking out of my house, he turns back and he goes, oh, you forgot to text me your phone number. Do it when you can. I'm sorry, so who are you texting in the bathroom? I didn't even have to try that hard because he just straight up confesses everything. Basically, he has been cheating on me with someone for 2 years. And he says he can't leave her because he doesn't know which one of us he likes more. So yeah, this I couldn't forget.
Storytime on how I found out my ex-best friend was having a secret relationship with her dad. For some background, me and this girl have been friends for like a year. We got close very quick and we told each other literally everything. Like there were no secrets at all between us. We always knew about what each other was doing and their secrets, you know, stuff like that. Anyways, I've always had a weird like gut feeling about her and her dad. Like literally whenever I was around them or I went over to her house, they were both really weird with each other. They both always made like really weird comments about each other. Like the type of comments you should never ever make about your daughter or your dad. Hopefully you're kind of understanding like the type of comments they'd make because I can't really see it. But yeah, those type of gross comments. But I never really thought much of it because they'd always laugh it off after as if it was like a joke or something. So time goes on and it's just continuous flirting that's getting worse and worse. I also didn't want to bring it up and tell her because first I didn't want her to get mad at me for even thinking something like that. But I was just really concerned about it because that's not normal. Also, I wasn't too sure if her mom knew or anything. So one night she's over at my house and we're hanging out in my room. She was on her phone like the entire night and texting, so I kind of like distanced myself a little bit from her because I didn't want to be like all in her business. At that point I got really nosy, so I went up to her and I was like, oh, what are you doing? And I looked at her phone and she was texting her dad, and the texts were very much things that you shouldn't say to your dad at all. It was so inappropriate. I sat there looking at her in shock because I did not know what to say. She was so calm about it too. She was like, oh no, like don't worry about it, like it's normal, this is how we always are, it's okay. I told her no, that's not okay, that's not normal. She kept telling me no, it's okay, and then she started a big argument out of it because I kept telling her like that's not okay, that's not normal. And from then on, she went to school talking bad about me and spreading rumors about me. Also spreading secrets that I only told her, so I know it was her. It was secrets about my life and just about me in general that I literally did not want anyone knowing. And I trusted her so much, and then for her to say that around the whole entire school. By the way, I did not mention anything about her relationship with her dad, which, you know what, I could have, but I'm not a bad person. But it's just funny to me how she has the audacity to do that when I found that out about her, and she's still spreading things about me, knowing that I have that information on her, which she knows I would never do, but I just think it's messed up. So yeah, that's it for my story time. I have a lot more story times, so follow me for more. I love you guys so much. Bye. Storytime on how one of my exes cheated on me with my best friend of 5 years on my birthday. So me and this girl were friends for 5 years. We were very, very close. I considered her like my sister. We did everything together. Every single boy that I've dated and she's met, she's always hated. But for some reason, this boy, she just never hated. Instead, she'd always talk good about in really weird ways that you shouldn't even talk about your best friend's boyfriend. First red flag. Honestly, I thought it was weird at first, but then I just let it go because I was like, you know what? She actually likes this boy for once. Like, maybe it's a sign. Was I wrong about that sign? So when I made them meet, they liked each other and they were like really close. So I was like, you know what? That's a good thing because we can all hang out together. So that's exactly what we did. We all hung out together, and every single time they were really weird with each other, but you know what? Like, that's probably just them bonding. Like, that's a good thing, you know? You want your best friend and your boyfriend to bond, but not in a way where they're touching on each other. Should have took that sign. But you know what? I didn't think anything of it because me and this boy really liked each other, and that was my best friend of like 5 years. We're so close. I'd never expect something out of her like that. It was never ever like that with my other boyfriends, so why would I suspect that? So by this time, my birthday was coming up, and I decided to invite them all to a dinner together. It would just be us three, and I thought it was like really normal because we all hung out before. It's my birthday. Like, I want to celebrate with the two people that I love most. Like, so I got together with all them, and then we were planning this dinner for like a month now. For literally a month, me and my best friend were planning on like the restaurant, our outfits, like we were excited. So for that month, obviously they were getting like closer. They had each other on Snap, they had their numbers. They would FaceTime, but like I didn't think anything of it. FaceTime just them, by the way, and I didn't have any suspicions because I trusted them both and wasn't thinking clearly. So anyways, fast forward and it's my birthday, and I'm planning on getting dropped off to this restaurant that we chose. That day was very off to the day of my birthday dinner. My boyfriend was kind of like ghosting me. My friend was texting me, but it was like little texts. I just thought maybe they're busy or maybe they're like planning on seeing me, planning something. I don't know, it's my birthday. So the time comes and I get dropped off at the dinner and I'm texting them. I'm sitting at the bench in the restaurant texting them. They're not answering. Also, I didn't know if my best friend was active or not because she did turn off her location, but I didn't think anything of it because she usually does that just randomly. Maybe I'm getting a suspicion of why she did randomly, but like I didn't think anything of it. But I still had my boyfriend's location and it was still at his house, so I was not worried. I thought maybe they're just busy and running late, like have no time to text back. Like, I do it too sometimes. It's okay. So I'm sitting in the waiting room for like 30 minutes now, and I went to go check my boyfriend's location and it's turned off. So I call him like 3 times, and then I call my best friend and no one's answering. I think he powered off his phone. It rang like once and then it stopped ringing after that. So my best friend's phone rang, but she didn't answer it. It just went to voicemail every single time. But here's the thing. I have a friend that lives like right next to my best friend's house, and they have Ring cameras. So I text my friend and I asked her like, hey, have you heard from so-and-so? Have you seen her? Like, I'm really worried about her. And then she tells me, oh yeah, I seen her with a boy. And I'm like, a boy? So I know she has Ring cameras, so I was like, hey girl, like, can you check your cameras? Because like, I'm really worried she's not answering me. Obviously I didn't give her the details of my boyfriend because then that's kind of like, don't want people to know that business. Sure enough, the boy she was with was my boyfriend. I was freaking out while I'm in the restaurant, by the way, mind you. And so I text them both and I'm like freaking out. Like, I knew you guys are with each other. I got blocked by both of them, and to this day they're together. And to this day I haven't talked to either of them. So that's amazing. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed my story time. Follow me for more because I have way more story times. I love you guys so much. Bye.
Ready with us for a Lulu Mac photo shoot. This morning, me and Allison went to go get coffee. I'm pretty sure Lily was still asleep. Switching headbands. It's 8:30 right now, and we're so excited. I think we're shooting more of like shorts and tank tops today. Yeah. Yesterday we did, what she has on? Comfy clothes.
The pants and the long sleeve. But it's warmer today, we think, so that'd be good.
This is my view right now. I mean, that is seriously stunning. The water is so pretty. I'm really sad because we have to travel back tomorrow, and I love Seaside. I've said that in every single one of my videos so far. But I'm actually going to Miami in like 14 days. Yesterday we were out there for how many hours? Maybe like 4 hours doing the photo shoot. But I mean, when I say it was so windy, we were literally getting blown over.
It was so windy.
So we're trying an earlier time today to hopefully beat some of that. Yeah. We're trying to do cute photos with like towels and stuff, and they were just,
the towels were just like
they were
flying
just
past us.
blowing. Yesterday we did the photo shoot, and then we went to a good dinner. I got, what did I get?
Your
Oh,
shrimp bisque.
Lobster.
Oh, wait, lobster bisque.
Lobster bisque and some like big mac and cheese. It had like bacon, chicken, some stuff on top and seasoning. It was so good. After dinner I had to work on homework, of course, but it was an online lab, and I'm telling you, it's the hardest thing ever, the little simulators, and I cannot figure it out, the life of me. We just started back school on Monday, and Lily goes to Ole Miss and she starts back next week?
Yeah, next Tuesday.
Since we're doing the photos, her stuff is launching so soon. She made the cutest little mock necks.
First time.
And those are trending, so I feel like they're perfect for kind of just like this February, March where it's still a little chilly.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go do my hair now. Love you guys so much. Get ready with me for a date night. Me and Bryant had our 2-year anniversary a few days ago, but I was in Dallas. I ordered a dress and shoes from Amazon that are so cute, and it says it's gonna be here at 5 o'clock and we're leaving at 5:45. I really hope it gets here while I'm making this video. I've seriously been looking forward to this for weeks, knowing that this weekend I was gonna be able to come home. How has it been 2 years? I feel like our 1-year anniversary was literally yesterday. I've also got a lot of questions about the story of how we met, because there was a People article on me and Bryant, and it was talking about how whom she met in the gym. We met through one of my guy best friends that I knew since I was literally 18 months old. We started chatting, we became best friends. Like, we were friends first, we did everything together. And then we started dating and have been dating ever since. When we were friends at the gym, this is kind of how I knew he was going to be an amazing boyfriend. I would be practicing for DCC and practicing the kicks, and he knew how bad I wanted to make it. And he would sit there and just encourage me. He would never say like, are you ready to go yet? He would sit there as long as it took, as long as I needed to make sure everything was perfect. And then I did that all through auditions, and he has never changed. This year for finals, he came and sat and watched my solo. I practiced it at the studio. He's seriously the most supportive boyfriend. Guys, a side note, but it arrived. It came in 5:07, so I have 20 minutes. This is the dress, super cute. It's a new pair of little kittens. Okay, back to getting ready. Let me tell you about our day today. I had a breakfast this morning and took Kip to see my grandma. Kip is seriously obsessed with my grandma. He gets the zoomies. Every time we go over there, look who it is. And this is Kip. Say hey. Anyways, we went to his friend's house to hang out for a little bit. Went to Mod Pizza, then we went shopping. Back to our date night, he told me we're going to this place called Saltgrass, my favorite restaurant. Here's Bryant. Are you almost ready? I gotta finish my hair, but the dress turned out super cute. Gotta put on some jewelry. I'm also thinking, should I wear sandals or heels? Because we're probably gonna walk around the boardwalk and get ice cream. We are ready. This is the fit. I have a dress. He has
Shorts.
shirt. Show them your new shoes. Let me see. What? A little hat. But we are ready to go.
আমার বউটাকে আমি অনেক কষ্টে রেখেছি, তাই না?
এসব কথা বলবে না তো। তুমি পারবে না আমার সাথে দাঁড়িয়ে থাকতে।
পোলায় যখন পছন্দ করছে মাইনা নাও, একটাই তো তোমার পোলা।
আজকে ছেলেপক্ষর আমার বাসায় আমাকে দেখতে আসার কথা। বাবা কেন জানি
ছেলেরা মেয়ে ইরামা, তোর বাবা যে আসতে দেরি করে ফেললো। ছেলেরা মেয়ে ইরামা, তোর বাবা যে আসতে দেরি।
কি ভাবছো তুমি? আমি তো এত ভাবছি না।
কথা বলছো না যে? মন খারাপ? বাবার কথা মনে পড়ছে?
আমি কেন তোরে পেটে ধরছিলাম? কেন পেটে ধরছিলাম?
আমি তো তোমাকে বেশ কয়েকবারই জহিরের কথা বলেছি।
তার পছন্দ মতো বিয়ে করি নাই বলে তার মাথা নষ্ট হয়ে গেছে। আমার একটা চাকরি খুব দরকার। মুখটা এত ভার কেন? কিছু হয়েছে?
এটা যদি আমি বুঝতে পারতাম আমি কখনো তোমাকে এরকম পরিস্থিতিতে ফেলতাম না।
আবার জহিরের কথা কেন বলছিস? আমি ছেলেটার খোঁজ খবর নিয়েছি, একেবারে আকাম্মা ছেলে।
ক্ষুধা লেগেছে, চলো কিছু খাবো। আচ্ছা ভালো কথা, আজকাল তোমার থিয়েটারের শো।
জহির মানে ওই বেকার ছেলেটা, ওকে তুই বিয়ে করে ফেলেছিস? কি বলছিস এসব?
তুই যদি বিয়া করস তাহলে তোর কপালটা খুইলা যাইব।
আমার দয়া করিস।
আর বিয়ের আগে মেয়েদের বাইরে বাইরে বেশি ঘোরা ঠিক না, তাড়াতাড়ি চলে আসবি।
আমি বিয়ে করলে তারই বিয়ে করব, আমি তো বিয়েই করব না।
ভাবি
টাকা কেন?
শহরে যাচ্ছ, যাতায়াতের একটা ভাড়া আছে না, লাগবে রেখে দাও।
একা একা নামও রেখে দিছো। তুমি কি করে জানো ছেলে হবে না মেয়ে হবে? আমার ভালোবাসার মানুষটা পাশে থাকলে আমি কখনোই ভেঙে পড়বো না, কিন্তু উঠো 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 ব্যথা হচ্ছে? উঠো উঠো ওঠার চেষ্টা করো।
নাটক ফাটক করা তো হারাম কাজ। ওই মেয়েটার আমার একদম পছন্দ না।
ইনশাল্লাহ দেখো তোমার চাকরিটা হয়ে যাবে।
খেয়ে নি।
পৃথিবীর সব মায়া নিয়ে জন্মাইছে না মা, মুখটার মধ্যে এত মায়া। স্বামীর গায়ের মধ্যে রাইখা শার্ট সেলাই করতেছে। সি 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 সি।
হুটহাট বিয়ে করলে মাথা কাজ করবো? আর এই যে বন্ধু, আমি তো তোর বন্ধু তাই না? বন্ধু
তুই যদি বিয়া করিস তাহলে তোর কপালটা খুইলে যাইব।
আমার দয়া করিস।
এখন তো আমার কথা ভালোই লাগবো না। ওই মাইয়াটাই তোর মাথাটা খাইছে।
তারপরে এই যে এটা নিচে থাকে, এই যে এইটা।
আজকে না তোমার থিয়েটারের শো, আমি আর যা কিছু মিস করি তোমার শো মিস করতে পারবো না। চল।
কিছু হয়নি।
আমি বিয়ে করলে তারই বিয়ে করবো, আমি তো বিয়েই করবো না।
ভাবি
কোনো কিছু চিন্তা করলে আমার দম বন্ধ হয়ে আসে।